I know. I got a little intel earlier, and I was wondering if like maybe are hearing anything because you have a troubling past. I don't know if you'd like to share that today or not.
A tad. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Brick's turned a new leaf, so Brick would be happy to share.
Okay, gotcha. So, do you mind actually before we go into the, like what's kind of maybe going on in today's age? Do you mind like telling me a little bit about your troubling past here in the city?
Oh, well, how far are we going back? We're talking about when Brick's parents abandoned him and left him in a mental hospital all by
Yeah,
himself
I'd
for
probably.
18 years
Yeah.
until Brick was old enough to live by himself.
Okay.
Or we mean like more so like within the past year or so.
Well, I mean, I think you mentioning that troubling past definitely has a you know a say of who you are today for sure.
Yeah, you're right. And
But
Brick, they almost
you
let
know,
Brick out on good behavior if Brick didn't stab all those nurses all the time.
you're so funny, Brick. Like you want to
So
actually stab
yeah, Brick
somebody,
is so
right?
good.
Like of course,
Right, right.
right? Like of
That
course.
would be so funny if Brick, if you're trying to do like, you're trying to counter, what's the wordage? What's the wordage when
What's
they
going on,
fuck you
man?
in
I'm
like
sorry.
an article and they talk to you all weird to be able to get to the bigger detail? You're disorienting Brick by asking if everything's a joke. This is real shit. Nothing that Brick says is a joke. Brick really did this shit. You got that on the record?
Okay, yeah. It looks like I need to do a little bit more history in your past, for sure.
Okay, well, what do you want to know?
Well, I'm just saying, like you
The
saying.
terrorism?
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with that. How did that come to be?
Right. So Brick was over with his previous family, the Rat Packings, and one of our beautiful family members, he said, "Hey, I got access to some tanks. You guys want to blow up some cops? So fuck yeah, Brick wants to blow up some
Oh,
cops."
I remember that very
So,
clearly.
uh,
Some eventful day.
Brick and Associates, we blew up the fuck out of a bridge, and well, we hit a heist first, and then we blew up a bridge and killed every cop ever that followed us.
I can.
We even did a roundabout. We went back in a circle
yep.
just to make sure we killed them all.
Huh?
Oh wow.
But
Yeah.
Brick's not crazy though.
No, of course not. I mean, like I can attest to that, right? Because I
Yeah.
actually did have a part to play in that as your defense attorney at the time.
Exactly.
We go way back for that, and like that was a tough case.
We did. We
That
got
was-
scammed out of that case. We should
that
have
was
won.
a-
Well, we
yeah.
should have got it thrown out. Is what should have happened. But
Yeah,
Hey,
that
you know what?
that was a tough case, man. That was a tough case.
damn, that shit should have never gone to trial.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's a lot of things for sure.
Yeah,
That was a big event. That was like I would say the single most pivotal event in your time that really defined your path.
That's a good point.
Like
That and all the ritual summoning and stuff, and the sacrificing
yeah, so
and stuff.
there's so much of this going on recently that I'm kind of hearing, and
So much what?
so much of this like ritual sacrificing and stuff, like all these like kind of locations, and like one of them even has your name on it in front of the house, right? Like, and it's covered like the names with bricks, and we'll throw that on the screen for everybody to see at home.
Hey, Brick.
Yeah. What is it?
Did you hear that? Do you want on radio by any chance?
Yeah, take him. We can go throw him in the ritual circle and burn him alive. Sorry, you were saying?
you're funny, right? Yeah, like but
tell him
No,
you actually
'cause-
Still in
yeah.
the
If you
spirit a
can
little
take
bit,
him, and then we can take him up to the camp, and then we can throw him in the fire and burn him alive at the stakes. All right, just give Brick's still in the middle of an interview, so you're gonna have to give Brick a few minutes to finish this up before Brick can get up there and watch you burn him.
the summoning circles. Are you actually admitting that those?
Are you listening in on Brick's conversations now?
We're just
Oh, I'm sorry, Brick.
We're,
I'm
we're in
sorry.
the Halloween spirit still, Tim. So,
Oh, okay, gotcha. You're helping the local community decorate their houses, right? Because how much you
Yeah,
care
with
about the
dead
community.
bodies and severed body parts.
fake dead bodies and fake severed parts. They're all fake.
Okay. Yeah, I did see the house.
There was a lot of blood.
Yeah, fake blood. It was just
You did
ketchup.
see the house. Yes, the house was very pretty, or scary. Well, it depends how you look at all that stuff.
Ugh,
Let's move this conversation on. Why don't we? Maybe
Did you see all the severed penises? That's Brick's favorite part.
they're all fake.
the one in the sink was
Stolen
gross.
From somebody's.
Did you
Oh,
feel
so
it?
gross. Oh gosh, no. We gotta
give it a little
stop
squeeze
talking
to
about
check?
that, Brick. It's yeah, we
You're
got
right,
yeah.
you're
Sorry,
right.
I can't think about that again.
Yeah.
So I
So,
get very
now that
easy
we've
with that stuff.
established that Brick hasn't done this, how can Brick assist you in finding the man that did?
So, who do you think did this?
Lester Free a man. Lester Freeman. Free a man.
And
Whatever you
and why?
Same guy that buys the walk off of Brick.
Oh, so this all comes back to the walk, doesn't it?
It does. It turns people crazy. Personally, Brick has had a few too much. Killed some people.
What is this walk that we're hearing so much about?
Yeah, so it's a mixture of a few things. We got Sprite. We have purple Sprite. We have a little bit of this comethazine. It's a very strong cough syrup that is only allowed in prescription cough syrup. And we put it all together. We mix it around, and we get this real delicious drink that you call a walk. Gets you all fucked up. Brick is not the supplier. Only knows the man who does it.
Okay.
Brick is only a middleman here, you know.
Okay, gotcha.
That's why
So,
Brick knows so much about the whole 911 selling in front of PD thing.
you're saying you're an anonymous tip to the supplier, basically.
Basically.
Yeah. You just know.
He
him.
said, by whatever means, says Brick, do not give out my identity, says Brick. That's what he says.
Okay, so you know this walk supplier, and
Correct.
this walk supplier is causing a lot of crazy dynamics in the city due
Oh, and
to
he's loving it.
you
He's
know,
loving every bit of it.
yeah, causing a lot of police corruption and police substance abuse, and that's
Doesn't
proven.
it make you so happy?
Yeah, it's almost like they fixate on the torture, the crazy destabilization of a society.
Those words were too big for Brick to understand, but sure, exactly. True.
And I was approached with this recently because I was told that police may actually be consuming this product not only off duty but even on duty.
Well, if Brick was a supplier of this walk, it would be unethical for Brick to go in and sell 300 walk to those officers for $75,000 approximately. That would be terrible, and it would reflect terribly on the rest of PD for allowing such a thing to happen, especially if that person that was selling it to them put in a 911 call that said walk delivery service at the front of PD and then sold that $75,000 worth of walk.
You're stating
Not
here.
to say that something like that happened, but that might possibly could have been what happened if Brick was the seller of that walk. You know what Brick means?
Yes, you're stating that, if it or allegedly happened, even that it would have happened in front of PD, making a 911 alert to PD that you're selling, walk on their premises, and nothing was done about it.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Exactly. And
Interesting.
6 different officers walked up and they said, "Oh, the walk delivery's here." Yes, very good. Okay, let us get the guy.
Interesting. So corruption is flooding PD right now, potentially.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's not even just the drug abuse. They're trying to frame people for some crazy shit.
And this is what's bringing you to the case where these police officers is framing you for these crimes that's recently been committed.
Yeah. And Brick will tell you how this really started. How this really all started. So Brick drove up to the this fucking asshole won't stop calling Brick. So Brick drove up to the prison to pick up, I think it was Preston out of jail. Just sitting there waiting for him. And it wasn't Preston that was in jail, it was Juju. And Brick was trying to convince him to join the gang. Or the corporation.
Corporation?
And
Gotcha.
right, yeah. And then Brick made a call to Lester and said, "Hey, Lester, listen, got some interesting thing. Would love to see you a part of Brick's corporation and see a part of the business. Maybe you're selling some walk or whatnot." He said, "All right, well, let me come up to the prison with you. Let's have a one-on-one chat while you wait." Brick said, "All right." So Brick's in there waiting. Lester comes on up. We're chatting one-on-one. He says, "Well, I need you to do something. In order to trust you, I need you to dump these over on the Vagos block and then send an anonymous 911 call." So Brick said, "Okay, just put it in the trunk." He said, "All right." He dumps it in the trunk and he says, "Whatever you do, do not look in that trunk." And Brick got a little bit too tempted. Brick looked in the trunk and it was either 7 or 13, you can't remember exactly, body bags with dead people.
Oh my gosh.
And so then Juju finally hops out. He came out of jail a little bit fruity. He came out like, "See you later, boys. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Oh my god." And Brick was like, "Okay, that's a little bit concerning, but doesn't matter. We'll do this." So Brick was trying to get him to turn on his gang. "Hey, Juju, need you to go drop off this thing over at the Vagos block. Just spread them around. We'll get it done." Juju ended up caving. Brick was on his own. So Brick went one-on-one, went to go drop it off, put one by their doorstep, one in front, a few in the driveway. And then Brick noticed last second, right as he was dropping off the last body bag, his name was already there, spelt out in Brick's, before
What?
Brick even had a chance to do the job. And by that time, Brick had already put in the 911 call. There were sirens, so Brick had to ran around the building, got in his car, and left the scene.
That's...
And now you can see Brick starting to put the pieces together. Shit's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you're a very bright individual. Of course you are.
Exactly. Brick went to Harvard.
You're a genius.
Campus
You're a
tour,
genius.
Make-A-Wish Foundation. And so Brick, they brought Brick in for questioning a few times. Brick's like, no, please, come on. Brick's your informant. Brick's working with you, helping you guys out. Just give Brick a little bit. Trust Brick here. So Brick snitched on Lester. They apparently were looking into him. Doesn't seem like they've done a very good job. And think they believe Brick. And then all that shit happened yesterday with that haunted house with all those dead bodies. And it says Brick and Bricks again.
Oh my gosh.
And he was one of the first on scene.
And I went up to that scene today, and it's not even blocked off, crime scene taped, or anything. And just for everybody watching this, I've gotten this report from somebody inside PD as well recently, and they told me that one officer has been found with 71 cups of wok, and 2 other officers are suspects in an ongoing investigation. And that
shit'll turn you crazy.
That is big news. And even earlier, when I was reporting at the jewelry store, one officer was barefoot and also wobbling, and he looked intoxicated. I'm not gonna lie, he really did.
I can imagine.
He was stumbling.
That shit really
and everything.
starts making you see people, making you see things, making you do things that you don't want to do.
I want to know what's next for you. What are you doing now, Brick, that you have revived from the dead around Halloween of all things, and are now starting executive businesses in the city? What is next for you? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? And what made you want to kind of revitalize your dominance you have in the city?
Yeah, Brick's here to try to make new life. Bring a new sense of things, a new sense of things. Change the overall mindset when doing business. Working at a restaurant it's a very dead end job. You don't get anywhere out of that. And Brick's here sitting here trying to offer opportunities for people to move up in the world. And these are the opportunities that Brick here is trying to present and try in order to help people, really.
Do you have any other comments or concerns that you'd like to express?
Yeah, just two things. One, well, actually three things. One, Lester Freeman is the sexiest man to ever walk upon these earths. So is Lydia. And number two, Lester Freeman is the most corrupt cop to ever live in this society, and he wants to burn down everything that we have created. And number three, buy more Walk from Brick. Make sure you buy Walk from Brick. It's pretty cheap, $300 for $75,000. Thank you.
But you only know the guy.
Yeah, well, right. Brick. That's what Brick Supplier was told Brick to say. Or off with his head.
Well, thank you for watching this episode with Brick Dressing.